Strike to claim it. A strike to claim it. And he got it!
That is why I did it! At number 5! Are you kidding me? That's right! Who do you think you are? I am!
Well, happy NFL Sunday, first and foremost.
First and utmost. Yeah, absolutely.
Who's your who's your absolute stardom for fantasy football this week? Go.
Let me look. I mean, Mark Ingram's up there because he's playing the Bengals, and we just cannot stop the run to save our lives.
True.
But I think as of right now, you just can't go wrong with either Dalvin Cook, Cooper Kupp, or I'll say Chark. All of them guys have been just like absolute studs this year.
I would say you cannot sit McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Except I think he's on bye this week, so you have to sit
No,
McCaffrey.
he's playing against Tampa Bay.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, they're starting here in 45 minutes because they're in London.
Oh, that's why he wasn't in the list. I was doing FanDuel, and that's why I was trying to think of that, and I was like, McCaffrey wasn't in it this week, but they don't count the London games. That makes sense.
Can I talk to you guys about how I drafted the New England Patriots defense in fantasy on the Yahoo?
Same.
Nice.
And their points this year are 10, 37, 14, 25, 14, 27. That's disgusting.
Now,
Yikes.
I will say, because I have them as well, but if you look at, I don't even know how I pull this up anymore, on the defense-wise, but their games I've never seen for a Super Bowl team, like just an easier schedule to start off the year. It was absolutely insane. So let me pull this up real quick because I just want you to think about this for a second.
You mean to read the teams for you?
Oh, I got it now. It's Lions, Titans, Panthers, Giants, Steelers, Dolphins, Jets, Bills, Redskins, Giants, Jets, Browns. And then at the end of the year, it gets a little bit tougher, but they still have us, the Bills, and the Dolphins again.
And the Cowboys.
Do you think they're an easy team?
Well, if Dak's playing, then yeah. I'm just kidding.
I was gonna ask you guys at some point what you guys felt about Dak.
I mean, I've always said it. I would keep saying it over and over again. He's a great leader, and he's good at times, but other times he just makes the stupid mistakes that'll lose you a game, like taking a sack on 3rd and 3, like just run for the 3 yards.
Yeah, Dalton's terrible at that too.
That type of shit, like just taking sacks at the worst time, bad decision making, but I don't know. He's not going to get paid. We're not going to pay anybody if they don't step it up. I've talked to Jerry.
Good.
We just paid DeMarcus Lawrence.
Somebody needs to talk to him.
Yeah, DeMarcus Lawrence hasn't showed up this year.
Yes,
He secured the bag, and he was like, "I'm out."
But yeah, no, the Bengals season is, sorry, real quick. The Bengals season's fun just because we get to go for a new quarterback, is what I want. So it's like the first time in a while where I'm like, we really, really suck, but I know this offseason we actually have a chance at a new quarterback. So it's so fun to actually watch like college football yesterday. The top 6 quarterback prospects were playing back to back on TV. And I just got to see potential Bengal QBs everywhere. It was great.
Yeah,
I just daydreamed of a better day.
All right, and now who's your guys sit-em this week? Who's a guy that you just can't start because of the matchup or
Dak Prescott. I'm kidding.
against the Jets? Yeah, that'd be a game they'd lose when they get Sam Darnold back. I'd be so salty.
Sit 'em. I'd have to look at who's all playing, what the matchups are.
I sat Stephon Diggs, man. He just hasn't been doing much for me this year.
Yeah, well,
I don't trust
Cousins.
really any of the Rams players except for Kupp.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to start Saquon this week.
Probably Probably a good choice.
Yeah, because I think he's out.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to start AJ Green either.
And you know who?
Fix your
Excuse me.
throat.
You know who I'm struggling playing, and it's a guy by the name of Devontae Freeman. I mean,
Yeah.
what's going on with him?
Him
Like-
and good.
Like PPR league, he's done decent the past 3 weeks, but like rushing yard wise, he's not showing up. Today he's at the Cardinals. I feel like that's like it's a trap. They're just like, oh, it's the Cardinals, go ahead and start him, and he just doesn't do anything. But
And that's why I hate PPR leagues. It just takes players like from the eyeball test. Foreman is not having.
yeah,
He's not having a good year, but just because he would get like 4 dump off passes for the extra points or whatever, would make
Yeah.
him at least a playable asset.
I can't stand PPR, but I got suckered into this one and just had to do it. Every PPR league I've done terrible. So
Half
Just
point isn't
not my thing.
terrible, but another
Yeah.
one to not start real quick is Hopkins.
oh yeah, okay.
He just, I mean, with Chiefs against the Chiefs this week, it may be a start, but he's been really bad.
Will Fuller stepping up big.
Yeah, if you had him last week, you probably won.
I had him on the bench, and I still threw up 170.
Oh Jesus!
Ugh. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. All right. Well, let's make our picks this week. All right. Let's run through the picks here. Just a sec. Let me pull it up.
So while you're pulling that up, can I just mention something that I remembered out of the blue last night from the internet that just made me so happy that I remembered it?
For sure.
So we're playing, on PlayStation, and we're going against somebody, and I do something, and I'm like, let's fucking go. Who do you think you are? I am. and no one knew what I was talking about. And do you guys remember that? Where that's
Yes,
from?
I just said that to Abby literally 2 weeks ago, and she's like, "What?"
Jordan, do you remember where that's from? Or
No.
Have you seen that before? So there's this bowler who just like wins this big game or a championship or whatever, and he like turns around and he does that thing where like, when sometimes you're so mad or you're trying to prove a point or you're talking a bunch and like the right word just doesn't happen. It's happened to
Right,
me like
yeah,
every week on
yeah.
this podcast. But like this guy like is so fired up and he's got like this like grade school nerdy teacher voice, and he turns around and he's like, "Who do you think you are? I am." And it's just like he was trying so hard to be a cool like shit talker, and that's what came out.
Oh my
Classic
god,
bowler expression guy.
that's awesome.
But God, and I have not stopped thinking about it since I said it last night.
That's awesome. All right, so here we go with the picks. I'm gonna run through them. You guys just rapid fire your picks for this week, okay? Week 6 picks. You guys got the Panthers or Bucks?
Bucks. I'm gonna go upset.
All right, Jordan. Panthers at the London
They're both in
Buccaneers.
London. Yeah, to say they're not at anywhere.
Are they at Wimberley or what? However you say it, or are they at Tottenham?
Wimbledon. Wembley Stadium.
Yeah.
I guess. I know that they moved venues. I think.
Jordan, we're still waiting on your choice here.
Yeah, it's not at Wembley.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Panthers Bucks. Who do you think wins?
Panthers.
9:30 a.m. Eastern time.
All right, next one. Seattle at Cleveland.
Seattle.
Seattle, but I'm rooting for Cleveland.
True. We got the Texans at the Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Chiefs are gonna come back huge after their last game.
They just lost at home to the Colts. So let's see if they bounce back. We got Washington at Miami. That's going to be a hell of a game.
I think there's a chance that Miami wins this one.
I'm hoping. Yeah, I want them
Who
to
would-
get their first win.
Yeah, the Redskins starting Keenum again. Dolphins are rolling with Josh Rosen the rest of the year.
From my Bengals point of view, the Dolphins need to win because I think the Redskins are more likely to win another game at some point this year than the Miami Dolphins are.
Yeah.
So them getting their win out of the way would be really nice. But yeah, I actually really want to watch this one because this could be like a historically bad game. So I think it could be funny to watch.
Yeah, true. All right, we got Philly at Minnesota. It's going to be a good one. Serious this time.
I'm gonna go with the better quarterback, so Eagles.
Jordan?
Who was it?
Eagles at Vikings.
Eagles are gonna win that game.
All right. We got Saints at Jags. This is a tough game here. I feel like I'm going Jags on this one. There's my upset pick.
I was gonna say I'm gonna go out on the limb too. I'm gonna go Jags. I don't
They
trust
got-
Teddy
upset
B.
though.
Yes.
If it's not Drew.
Yes. The Saints defense is tough.
Believe in Minshew.
And they got Minshew mania going on down there. They're giving out those mustaches.
I saw that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I just feel like the Saints break down if they don't have a lead. Like if this game starts out and the Jags can get up like just running the ball a bunch, and all of a sudden they blink and it's the second quarter and they're down like 10-0 or 14-0. It could be.
Yeah.
They can make it a game.
Jordan, you're going Jags too?
Yeah, I'm going with Jags.
Cool. Cincinnati at Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Cincinnati.
Oh, upset
Bengals
alert.
upset for the first win. Look at that.
Upset alert. All right, we got San Fran at the Rams.
Rams.
West Coast battle there.
Yeah, I don't trust the Rams, but I don't trust the Niners enough. They haven't played a great team yet to really prove it.
Okay.
So
we
till
got
then, Rams.
Falcons at Cardinals.
I think I'm going to do the Cardinals just because I don't trust the Falcons at all. Matt Ryan is the most stat fake player I've ever seen in my life. Like, he's not a good quarterback, but every week he gets 500 yards and like 3 touchdowns because he's always throwing from behind because the Falcons are just terrible.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that organization.
Like, they've had such high hopes the last few years, and they've come nowhere close to hitting them.
Jordan?
They get a sweet new stadium.
They do.
Yeah, no, I'm not going with the Falcons.
Okay. We got Titans at the Broncos. I feel like this is going to be an ugly, not entertaining game.
Yeah.
Just
I
two
think-
boring offenses going at it.
Broncos.
I think the Broncos are a better team, but also, even though I don't trust Mariota to throw a football at all, he's been horrendous the last few weeks. I also will never bet on Joe Flacco because that guy, I've stood by it for years and everyone laughed at me, but I thought Flacco is just a terrible quarterback, and it's showing me right so far. So, not going with Flacco. I'll go with the Titans.
All right. And a quick fun fact about Denver. I don't know if you guys heard the other day. They went from 83 degrees to 19 degrees in just 18 hours.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It was a blizzard
Sucks
and
ass.
like that's just nuts. All right, next one here. We got the Cowboys at the Jets. Sam Darnold's back from mono. Dak Prescott is still the quarterback of the Cowboys. Who you got?
Cowboys. Mono doesn't help a team that much, I don't think.
I got to root for the boys, man.
Of course. All right, we got our Sunday night game. We got the Steelers at the Chargers. Chargers
Not
just
the
absolutely
Steelers.
disappointed last week. So if they show up like that again, I'm rooting for Devlin Hodges of the Steelers, third-string quarterback.
Another team a lot like the Falcons that just never, ever gets close to their expectations is the Chargers. I'll say them just because I'll never root for the Steelers. But I can see the Steelers stealing this one, and then we get like 2 more boring weeks of like, here we go, the Steelers are Mason Rudolph, here we come.
Yeah.
And it's just so dumb. Every year, no matter how bad the Steelers are, the national media will be like, at any time, this team can make a run and become contenders. It's not happening.
So we all going Bolts here?
Bolts.
Yeah.
All right. And then our Monday night game, we got a good old divisional battle. We got the Lions at the Packers. And the Packers have no Devontae Adams again. I doubt Aaron Jones runs for 4 touchdowns again because he's not playing the Cowboys in his home state. So,
Yeah. Monday nights can always be a little weird too. But I don't trust the Packers enough yet to believe it, so I'll say the Lions enough to believe it, so I'll say the Packers.
I'm going with the Packers.
all right. Well, there you have it. That's our Week 6 picks. Go ahead and when you tune into this on Tuesday, go ahead and check and see how we did.
So welcome everybody.
Welcome
the
to episode
Freeballers
21.
podcast. It is the 21st episode. Aaron,
The 21th episode.
please, the 21th episode. Please bring us into the podcast.
And welcome in to episode 21. I'm your co-host, AA Ron. And with me, as always,
Jordan.
got Jordan and Joe.
Yeah.
And Joe.
I hope you liked our little spiel there about football.
I hope people are like walked into the podcast completely confused. Like, what's happening?
Yeah.
They just start in the middle.
This is a lot of football talk.
Hey, I saw the new Joker movie last night.
Ooh.
You guys seen it
And?
yet?
No, I want to know your
No.
thoughts though.
I actually liked it a lot. It's a little dark, but I think people are overhyping how like, oh, it's so dark and disgusting, and people were walking out in the middle of the movie. If you did that,
Wait, what?
yeah, I was hearing that people were like leaving in the middle of the movie because they were like, oh, it's too twisted or whatever. That's just bullshit.
That's
It wasn't,
just
like-
how soft
It wasn't
America
that
is now.
It wasn't that bad. It was actually a really good movie.
People
And,
I think people just freak out because they're used to Marvel movies. So anything that's darker than that, which is anything. I love Marvel to
Yeah.
death, but they're just not dark movies.
On the news, they were saying you should not take your kids to see the Joker, and it's like, well, that's why it's rated R. You're not supposed to take your kids to see rated R movies anyway.
You mean the movie about the the previews all show a murderous clown that's like diving into his psychosis and his mental problems? Yeah, you probably
Yeah,
shouldn't take
it's
your kids to see
actually-
that one.
It's actually really good, and you almost end up rooting for Joker, so that's pretty dope.
Huh.
I love movies where they make you at least feel for the main villain
Yeah, so I
instead
would
of just
highly
being like this
recommend
guy's
seeing
bad
that.
for being bad.
Yeah, I mean, the movie that I want to see, I don't really watch movies anymore. I want to see, I think I said it last week or 2 weeks ago, is Gemini Man with Will Smith.
Oh yeah,
That's what I'm trying to see.
I
But,
miss seeing movies really bad.
Yeah, I don't
I
really.
used to go see everything.
I need to see El Camino.
Oh,
Oh,
it's so good.
shit. I
That
do
came
need to
out
watch that.
yesterday.
Yeah, I
forgot
watched
about
it. It was
that.
awesome.
Really?
Yeah, no spoilers. It's fantastic though.
Oh, man, I got to
The
check
whole
it out.
the whole vibe is like the exact last episode of Breaking Bad, which is perfect because it's it's like a continuation. So it's like I don't know how they capture that same feel like 6 years later, but it's great.
I'm telling you, those writers know what they're doing. Cause like,
Yeah.
even in Better Call Saul, I started watching that. I was like halfway through it. It still feels like a very Breaking Bad type of a like TV show.
Yeah, I just started Breaking Bad Better Call Saul myself, and it's funny because I saw after the season finale this year, everyone was saying how like all I saw on Twitter is trending worldwide. It was like, is Better Call Saul actually better than Breaking Bad? Because I guess he's like this last season was like apparently insane. But
So I should start watching that. 'Cause, I mean, I watched the first like 2 seasons when it first came out, and I haven't watched it since. So maybe I'll just go back.
yeah,
and
apparently it's
rewatch
gotten like
everything.
way better. Like it was already pretty good, but I think it like from what I've heard, it got way better.
Yeah, Aaron is just
He's looking at-
not.
He's looking
Sorry.
at me
good.
times.
I'm kind of tired, guys. Like, I don't even know.
It's 7 a.m. where
Last
we're at.
night was a blur, dude.
Oh my god.
Do you guys want to hear
I don't
Would
even-
You Rather? You know, throw those
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Throw it.
Would you rather sit on a very cold toilet seat or on a lukewarm toilet seat?
Cold.
Lukewarm. I just won't think about why it's warm.
No, can't do
But
it.
I
You
think
know
we
why
all
it's
know
warm.
Why it's warm.
You know damn well why it's warm. I want the cold toilet seat, knowing that I'm, the first one.
I want to sort of feel like I'm falling asleep in there.
What? Oh my god.
I'm pulling up one too that I saw this week. I've been on those Ask Reddit questions. They've been just cracking me up all week, and they just come out
What's
with some
Reddit?
gems. Yeah, you seem confused
kidding.
by this every week, but
No, that's Jordan.
Oh, Reddit? What'd you read?
R-E-A-D,
It.
it.
Would you rather have a cat with a human face or a dog with human hands instead of paws?
What the hell? Well, I'd rather have a dog.
Could you imagine? You throw a ball and they go fetch it, they come back and literally hand it to you?
Yeah, I could dap up
Here.
my dog. How sick would that
That'd
be?
be fire.
What up,
It
dog?
was good. It was good, homie.
What's good, Draco? Fist bump.
Why
Joe?
is always Draco? I feel bad for Luna. Have you forgotten about Luna?
Who?
Yeah. There hasn't been a
Oh,
Luna mention
my.
in weeks.
Well, because
He
Luna's
said who?
a good dog. She just kind of flies under the radar.
I'm sorry, I was completely reading questions. What was the question?
Would you rather have a cat with a human face or a dog with human hands?
Oh, that's why I didn't listen, because I hate cats. I would take a dog in any capacity in this.
Yeah, or capacity.
What did I say?
Why do you hate cats?
They're not good. I am super allergic to them, which doesn't help. But then also, they give two shits about you. Dogs love you to death, most of them. Cats are literally just the second you close your eyes, they're automatically thinking I could kill this person right now if I wanted to.
How do I claw their neck?
I give two shits if they wake up ever again.
Finger-sized legs or leg-sized fingers?
Wait, you've said this before. So whatever my answer was last time, I think.
I don't think I have.
I don't think.
We did something with how long fingers.
Yeah,
We absolutely have.
yeah. I don't remember the exact specifications of that one, but I don't remember this one. So you said finger-sized legs or finger-sized
Leg-sized
Arms?
fingers.
or leg-sized fingers? What the fuck?
Taking those. I guess I'm taking those. Yeah, I'm taking those little legs.
Yeah, I gotta go little legs.
Otherwise, you just have 10. You have 12 feet, basically.
Yeah,
Because they're all
that's
dragging on the floor. You have your 10 and then your regular 2.
Could you be faster?
possibly.
Maybe I could just jump like crazy. Get all that torque and that push off, you know?
I feel that.
What do you guys have zero sympathy for?
Rapists.
I like it.
Murderers.
God. I would say lazy, privileged kids.
Ooh, I like it.
I agree.
If your campaign slogan was for 2020, if you're running for president, was your last text, what would that text be? What would your campaign slogan
Let's
be?
see here.
It would
Mine
be.
is
Aaron, you said 7.
Mine is Joe Graneski 2020. We need about 20 minutes to get ready for the pumpkin patch.
Mine would be Aaron 2020. Sure.
That's fire.
I love that one, actually.
Sometimes you gotta sometimes it.
Yep. 100%.
What unsolved mystery would you like to have explained in your lifetime?
Now that's a thinker. Okay. Unsolved mystery. I mean, obviously. Oh man, I don't know. I have 2 in mind. One would be 9/11, just because people think that's a conspiracy and an inside job. So I'd like to know the truth behind that. Even though, I mean, I have my opinion on it. But then the other one would be the 1919 Black Sox scandal. I want to know.
Can you go more into depth on that?
Yeah.
The Black Sox scandal?
I don't know what the hell that is.
Where the White Sox threw the World Series. They got in trouble for throwing the World Series because they were involved with like the mobsters and the gambling.
Oh, right.
And people say that the mobsters were like threatening them to do it, but then other people say the baseball players actually sought out the mobsters and said, "Hey, we're going to throw this game. You might want to put some money on it." So I really want to know what happened there, because obviously they weren't making good money back in 1919 like they are nowadays. and I heard that their owner, like, had flat champagne when they won the pennant in the locker room. Like, that's just how cheap he was. He didn't want to pay anybody. So it's just like, that's probably why these players wanted to, throw the World Series. But I'd like to know the truth behind all that. It'd be cool. I didn't know you didn't know about the Black Sox scandal, Jordan.
Nope.
Well, there you go. Those are my 2 answers.
I think I'd want to know just for a fact, like without a shadow of a doubt, because I think it's already pretty obvious, but I would like to know without a shadow of a doubt that like extra life is out there.
Yeah, I was going to say Area 51.
That's a good one.
What do you want to know about it?
What they're hiding?
Oh, why don't you just ask me? I can tell you.
All right, Aaron.
I'm kidding. I have no idea.
I mean, here's the thing. I think like just because Area 51 is like the most well known for being secret, I think there's way worse, more secret places than Area 51.
Right.
That'd be like if I had a secret, like as a kid, you're like, I have a secret tree house, like clubhouse. I'm not keeping my actual secret shit there. I'm keeping it somewhere else. You would know where to look.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's like I wouldn't have a secret treehouse number 8 without there being a 1 through 7. So where are the other areas 1 through 50?
Whoa. I should make like a conspiracy YouTube video called like YouTube or Area 50 or Area 52, and I guarantee you it would like freak people out.
Yeah.
I feel like that was your attempt at like a
The
kind of like yeah.
Yeah, I was trying. But yeah, it's got to be.
X-Files?
They got to be underground. Got to be bunkers all over the place. Tammy can't stand you bits. That's from Impractical Jokers when they make up the names. They're the receptionists, and other guys wrote the names, and they got to read them out loud. He's like, Tammy can't stand you bits. And then everybody's like, that's not a real name. And he's like, yeah, well, Tammy can't stand you bits either. And yeah.
Great show.
Love that show. Random names. Ready? Go. Jordan, go.
Oh God, this is like you can't just hit me with this.
Joe, go.
Curtis
Jared Euphysis.
McMichael.
Okay, guys, you got to take turns. Jordan, you got to be on it when I say go. You can't just
I
go into
wasn't
Joe's
ready.
time. It doesn't matter. You have
The
to be.
first week I lose.
Right, but if you shoot me first and then you tell Joe to go, he has that time where I'm saying
Jordan.
and thinking of it to think of a name.
Jordan, look down. Just look down
Okay.
and keep your head there in shame. Joe, go.
I already said it.
I didn't hear you because Jordan was talking.
Jared Euphysis.
Jared Euphysis, got it. Jordan, go.
Aaron, you go.
You go.
No, because you have to think of a name still, so you go.
Patty McSorley.
Horrible.
You're horrible.
Michael Sangria.
Oh, that was absolutely, utterly
That was good.
atrocious. Oh,
I like the sangria.
that'd be a cool last name.
That might actually be like the founder of sangria.
Holy shit, you're right. All right, well, everybody, just want to let you guys know my birthday is October 18th. That's next Friday.
Mm-hmm.
If you have Cash App, go ahead and send me $5. My name on Cash App is AARON, P as in Paul, EEN as in Nancy, O. And you can also find me on Venmo. And on Venmo, I am at Pinot Grigio. And that's exactly how I just spelled it. Grigio is spelled Grigio. If I can get all of my Facebook friends to just send me $5, that'd be a lot of money. And I'll
have $10.
I'll donate $50 if we can get at least 100 people to give me $5.
You are something
Jesus.
else. So just to clarify, you're 29 years old asking people online for birthday gifts.
Yes, it's better than me telling you guys to go donate to an organization on Facebook.
Jesus.
Everybody knows those are annoying.
So rather than them donating to like a real organization, they should just
Donate.
give you their money.
Yes, and then I'm going to donate money to other people
Yeah,
as well.
but
It's
only
called
1/5 of it. You said.
He's literally in
Yeah, well, you got to pay bills somehow, am I right?
So you know how like the Red Cross uses like 5 cents of every dollar that's donated? Aaron's basically taking like the cut off the top, and then they're taking another 70% off of that.
Hey, it's called philanthropy, okay?
Oh my God. No, it's called begging.
It's called birthday money. That's not begging.
Did you hear that story about that dude who did that with the sign?
About the beer? Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Was
do
it
that.
Bush
Aaron.
Light?
Yeah, he asked to send beer money, and he got like 2.5 million.
That's insane.
Now, like the first like 1.5 million, I think were just normal, but after that, he said it was all being donated. So that's probably why like majority of the rest was donated. But
Yeah, that's true.
still, don't be sitting on here begging. Go to a game and just hold up a sign.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Boom.
You got to tell me twice.
Simple as that. I can buy the package deal for the Bengals. I can pay $75 to get on the field, call 2 calls, and I can get into the huddle at halftime.
Oh. The Dolphins were running that same special. I would do that. That'd be sick. And the 2 plays I call are touchdowns, and they're just like, hey, we want to give you a job. That'd be dope.
I'm struggling this morning, man. My face is clogged up.
Your face is?
Clogged
Yeah,
up.
like I can't breathe through my nose.
Yeah, well, it's like
fun.
35 degrees overnight here. What about there?
Yeah, same.
About the same.
Yeah, I love it. We had a bonfire last night.
Sounds
nice.
Really nice.
Thanks for the invite.
Blink was crazy this weekend. I really
Blink?
enjoyed that.
You
Blink.
saw Blink 182?
Yeah, I love them.
Were they at well, it's not U.S. Bank anymore. What's it called?
It is U.S.
Yeah, it's
Bank.
U.S. Bank.
No, they took it down.
No, you need to come back to town.
What do you mean they took it? How are you gonna tell us I took it down there? We live here.
Get out of here.
They literally took
live in
U.S.
Columbus.
Bank off of U.S. Bank Arena.
Doesn't mean it's not called U.S. Bank Arena. It just means there's signs down.
Oh my God.
I don't know how things
Okay.
work up in Columbus.
So they're McDonald's now. Oh, our U.S. Bank sign is
Named after a
down.
Murderous, terrible person, you know?
Christopher?
Yeah.
Huh.
Not historically not a good guy.
Depends on who you ask.
No, you mean his family? All right. So, if you could have a hobby, right?
Right.
Let me pull this back up. So, basically, if you could have a hobby, and one is for money, one is to keep you in shape, and one is to keep you creative, what would you choose? Well, I'll give one, and then somebody just say the best out of hobbies.
Okay.
So let's just go round table. You can't pick the same one, but let's do a hobby to keep you creative.
A hobby to keep me creative. Shit. I don't know.
Illustrating.
I'll say my YouTube channel.
I'll say music producer.
One hobby to keep you in shape.
Obviously just sports.
More specific. I'll say football. I'll say like our workouts at the football field.
I'll just say pick up basketball.
Like
Good cardio.
Damn it. Soccer.
And
There
then
you go.
one to make you money.
A
I
hobby?
would say like buying and restoring things, whether it be like electronics or furniture or whatever, because there's so much money to be made in that.
I like to design like shoes or something.
It's a hobby to make money. I mean, you can start playing video games for a hobby now and make money from it. So I'm going
true.
with that.
There you go.
Awesome. Well, that's pretty
I don't know why. I just want to put this out there. I don't know why Jordan hasn't started yet.
yeah,
I don't have money to buy the equipment, so here I am.
Well, if you watch Joe's YouTube videos, you can get stuff that's pretty inexpensive from a website called BidFTA, which I introduced to him. So you're welcome, Joe.
True. Or I could just make this a studio that I lease out, like a recording studio.
Boom.
Hey, I'd be there 4 hours a day.
I'll just turn on the green screen. I was thinking about getting a green screen anyways. I'll turn it on. That way nobody knows we're using the same thing. There you go. Boom.
That's awesome. And there you have it. You guys just did a business deal live on a Freeballers podcast. That's a Freeballers first. Ding, ding, ding,
Incredible.
ding, ding,
We'll
ding.
talk money after.
Oh, boy. You lost them.
Yeah.
Talks fell apart right at the end.
All right, boys.
Per
Well, it's
usual.
been real. Have a good rest of the podcast. I have to go. I
All
love
right,
you
Joe. Have fun
Here's
at the
my
pumpkin
sign-off.
patch.
Pumpkin patches are great on a cold fall morning. If you have yourself some kids. If you don't, then what the hell are you doing at a pumpkin patch this early?
True.
And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
All right, peace. Dang, he immediately exited.
He couldn't wait.
All right, well, you want to just wrap it up, Jordan?
No, I just wanted to say sorry about not releasing new content. With this not being our full-time jobs, we have other priorities that come ahead of the podcast, obviously. So life gets busy. This kind of gets put on the back burner, but we're back. Sorry for the week ago. Missing that again. But yeah.
Yeah, sorry to all of our, 30 listeners.
Why
Sorry to
gotta
let you
shit
down.
on our own podcast like that?
Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. We had a little Sunday special, Sunday NFL special, some Would You Rathers. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. We will hope to be back next week, but no promises, as next weekend's my birthday. You never know what's going to happen.
It's just a very busy time of the year.
Yeah.
You know, with you moving, birthdays, and it's all happening on the weekends too, and that's when we mainly record, and it's just tough.
Yep.
It's tough.
And then the holidays are coming up, but we'll try to keep pumping content out to you guys. All right. Well, I'm going to go eat some breakfast, and I'm going to get my coffee, and I'm going to enjoy this game in London.
Let's get it.
All right.
I'll see you in London, Aaron.
All right, Jordan. I'll see you next week, pal.
Oh, not in London?
Oh, see you in London.
Okay.
All right, and that'll do it for the Freeballers. Peace.
Peace. I was at the grocery store Thursday,
Yeah.
and I was getting some bananas, and I didn't know that there was grapes spilled on the floor. Anyway, I'm walking, and I stepped on one, and it let out a little whine.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
That's silence and then just Aaron. Okay.